instant match reaction after it's finished. Brackley, well, the game finished 2-2 and we lost 4-3 on penalties to Brackley. First of all, well done to Brackley getting through to the second round of the FA Cup, something that I haven't really been bothered about in recent years with promotion on the mind and things like that. But this year I really wanted to get through. I think it's around 50,000 in terms of like prize money for getting through. Obviously the opportunity to play a big team. Patterson said he wanted to really go for it this year. Notts fans really wanted to go for it. You know, in recent years, I think it would be Alfredton maybe last year, but in recent years, we've not really given it a go. We've not prioritised any cup competition at all. So Patterson went strong. Only Palmer, I believe, was changed for Norburn. Palmer had a little niggle in training, so he didn't even make the squad. And we saw the inclusion of Jarvis and Traore. We start the game pretty well. We calm it down. They really want to make it quick and an aggressive game, and we do well to calm it down. Jody puts a fantastic ball into Jatta, who heads it in. Superb. A good start, and it kind of kills them for a little bit. We then get some more momentum. Jody swings another decent ball in. Their defender misses it. Jatta has to be quicker to shoot, and it's 2-0, and it's probably game over. I know I watched the Luton and Forest Green game, and at 3-0 it wasn't over, but you sense that more likely than not in that competition against the side in a division lower than you, 2-0 might have been enough. And then they go and score a goal. And it's poor defending. It's poor defending, you know. They're allowed free headers in there and things like that. But what's the goalkeeping situation? If we want to do anything this season and we want to be serious about it, we have a new goalkeeper in by Monday against Cheltenham. That's as simple as it is. And you can disagree all you want. You know, it's a matter of opinions. Let me know in the comments if you disagree. Getting behind him isn't going to do anything. It was an awful goalkeeping performance in terms of commanding the area. There was a few good shots in there. I don't think he's a bad shot stopper, but you know, in terms of commanding the area, he's going to cost us another 10 points this season at least. So I mean, don't get me started on the penalties. One of them straight down the middle, he kind of kicks at and doesn't get to. And the last one, I'm sure, I haven't seen the replay. The last one looks like it goes straight underneath him. It's a poor penalty and it goes straight underneath him. So that's one issue. That's not the main issue today, but that's one issue that needs addressing. If you want to be serious, new goalkeeper in. I know it's probably not possible to do. There's got to be someone on the free agents that's worth it. I mean, there has to be. There has to be. So that's an issue. And then for the rest of that half, we're kind of hanging on. They score a goal that's given offside. I can't see any reason it's offside, and Bedu puts it in his own net. So even if the player behind was offside, I know you could say it forces Bedu into an action, but is not close enough. I mean, it should have been a goal. We get away with that. We then get a penalty where I don't think it was a penalty, although their keeper didn't really complain. Jody puts it away really well. And I saw a few people say online that we're not controlling the game well. I actually think we did control the game well up until about the 90th minute. And you know, we didn't score again, obviously, but I think we controlled the game well. We kept the ball. Ness had a really, really good game, actually. He headed everything away. I was thinking in that game, we've got to keep him fit because we don't have McDonald. I know I've got Platt back, but we need options at centre-back. And then there's one key moment that I remember watching. I'm gutted I didn't go to the game today. I've never been to Brackley. I couldn't tick off that ground, unfortunately, today. I couldn't make the game. But there's one thing, one key moment, and it's when we broke and Jatta gets the ball and he's heading kind of towards the corner flag and he looks up and he sees Eor Pender in acres of space. There's no defender anywhere around him. If he puts the ball into Eor Pender, it's a one-on-one. It's the most open one-on-one he's going to see in his whole career. And he continues to run into the corner. And I thought, if they score, what a massively wasted opportunity. It was in about the 91st minute, so there's still 5 minutes to go. Quite a way to take it towards the corner. And then they go and get a penalty. It was a penalty, definitely. Norburn slides with his arm up for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, they've been knocking at the door prior to that. They headed one and it bounced off the crossbar onto the line. But did they deserve the equaliser? Yeah, they probably did. I think they did deserve the equaliser. But from then on, I just kind of got the feeling of they're going to go and score. And we didn't take any opportunities. We didn't look clinical. We didn't look like there was any speed in our play. We bring on Traore, so we've got an extra kind of attacking player on the pitch. Kuyar, Bennett didn't do too much, did they? Dennis showed some really nice feet when he got the ball, kept the ball well, but you know, for someone that scored 6 goals already this season, I want him to shoot more. I just want him to shoot more often. That's all. That's what I need to see from him. I don't care how we play an FA Cup in an FA Cup game like that. I saw also a lot of people saying on Thursday's show when I said it'll be a difficult game that we want to play well. I don't care. I really don't care how we play. TV against the side only one league below us off the back of a promotion last season. Have not that long ago, won an FA trophy. So they know how to do things in cup competitions, even if half the players aren't there, more than half the players aren't there anymore. Away from home, 5:30 kickoff. It was never going to be easy. You're not going to go to any team and dominate them, put in a good performance. I mean, look at things that have happened across the leagues. I think Altrincham lost to like Western-super-Mare or something. I think Carlisle won an away game against a league opposition. And there are shocks all the time in the cup, all the time. Barnsley survived against York. I think it was York today. Very, very big scare. These things happen. No real teams. Burton did today, but they were playing a team a few leagues below. But no, you don't go and steamroll teams in the FA Cup away from home. The pitch was awful. The pitch was genuinely terrible. They mentioned on commentary that it looked like I didn't cut the grass to make the ball a bit slow. I don't think it was that. The pitch was just a very, very poor pitch. I mean, it was cutting up by the end like mad. It's not going to be easy. So if we'd have got through that and we'd had one shot and we won 1-0 and they'd had 20 shots, I don't care. That's fine. I've seen what we can do in the league. I've seen we can win 5 home league games in a row. I've seen we can be top of the form table in the last 10 games. None of that concerns me. So the loss doesn't concern me in terms of going forward into the season. Not at all. Like it really, I don't think it's going to affect us at all. We play Man U under 21s on Tuesday. I don't think, that's another game to get, players playing, maybe Jarvis a bit more, Kuyar, Traore, Bennett. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, we were so poor. This player didn't put in the effort, or this player did it. The only things I'm calling out is Kel Roos, for something that's been a pattern the whole time, really. Maybe Norburn for that handball, which was silly to dive in like that, and Jatta for not squaring it to Openda. But I'm not bothered about the performance. I'm more bothered that we've wasted a massive opportunity. We're 2 minutes away from going in the second round of the cup. You could draw a massive team at home, a big side at home. Get through again, you could draw, big Premier League sides at Mead Lane. We don't do cup competitions, really, do we? So that's a massive letdown. On the positives, we don't have this to distract us. On the negatives, myself, George and Ben spoke about this on Thursday's show. They have a good cup run. My immediate thought is, look what it did to Lincoln a few years ago when they ended up playing Arsenal, I think. They beat some massive teams, and they beat Burnley. And look what it does to your budget, especially when they were in the National League. But look what it does to your budget. You get through this round, you get to round 3 and get a couple of big teams and get through. That could be January signing sorted. That could be a massive push. It keeps players interested that are maybe on the periphery of the sides. So, is it embarrassing? Yeah, but no, you're not going to get neutrals going, oh my goodness me, did you see Brackley beat Notts County? Like, it's not that big. It's not a massive upset, is it? Despite what you think. Like, it's not good that we've lost the game. Don't get me wrong. Not that bothered about the performance. Let me know. As I say, it's a game of opinions. If you're really disappointed in the performance, you think it's going to affect us, let me know. I'm happy to read your comments. Let me know what you thought of, what I've said so far. Do you agree? If you're a Brackley fan and you watched the video, well done. Congratulations. Hope you draw a big team in the next round. Kind of feel for the 1,000 fans that went, because you're probably expecting a victory, aren't you? But it's not happened. It's not happened. So, to very, very quickly sum it up, not good that we've lost. Does it concern me in the long term? No. Would I like to cut run? Most definitely. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know who our man of the match was. I think it was probably Ness for me. I agree with the commentary team on BBC. Let me know, what you think of my comments on other players. And if you're watching this travelling back, safe travels. We go to Man U under 21. They come to Meadow Lane on Tuesday, and then we go to Cheltenham on Monday, the 10th, for our next league game.